Anyway, booze and parks.
Yes, booze and parks. I guess there's no motion coming to council today. Can we just get your thoughts on how this would even look?
You know, I'm very much of two minds about this. I've heard a lot from mental health professionals that they don't think this is a great idea. You know, the misuse of alcohol is by far our biggest addiction problem. All of that said, I'm also interested in pilots. I'm interested in trying things. And so in the end, I'll probably be convinced to give it a go this summer and see how it goes and see if it causes any problems or has any real benefits.
Because the timeline would be June, so I mean, even with the hope would be COVID would be at least a little bit better than it is now by then, correct?
Fingers crossed. And so hopefully you'll be able to well, right now you can gather outside in groups of up to 5 with people outside of your household, though we recommend only 2 households being together. I can imagine that'll be loosened a little bit over the summer as well. Very irritating for me because my extended family is 6, so we couldn't have a Mother's Day dinner unless somebody stayed inside.
What happened the last time this topic got brought up? I don't think there was a motion, but...
Yeah, there was a bunch of research that was done on it, and administration decided that it was too complicated. But that was pre-COVID, and COVID has, you know, upended our expectations on many things about what is possible.
Is there any idea what the size of the pilot would be, what the scope would be?
No, I don't know yet. I assume every picnic table, but I don't know.
I was going to say, is it any city truck where there's a picnic table, or there be certain designated spots per quadrant?
I'm looking forward to having this conversation with you in a couple of hours.
Toronto recently declined to do this same thing, and there was kind of a bit of an uproar around that. But I think they said that basically this isn't a priority right now. We've got too much serious COVID stuff to deal with. Do you see this as a tool for actually helping with the COVID situation?
Well, yeah, you know, basically it's this. People have had a lot taken away from them this year, and that isn't great for everyone's kind of feelings about the world at the moment. And if we can give them something back without doing too much damage, there's a real mental health edge we're walking on here. But if it's possible to do that, it's probably something we want to try.
Months ago you said that the likely application of this would be near the slope pitch. Is that still the sense you're getting?
No, probably not anymore because it's picnic tables and smaller groups. But I also don't believe it's going to be people with their fresh baguettes and lovely cheese having a sip of wine either.
What about enforcement around this and the possibility of public intoxication?
Well, remember that public intoxication is still illegal. And so even if you have the opportunity to sip your fine wine with your cheese, you still don't have the right to be drunk or disorderly or interfere with anyone else's enjoyment of the park.
Did the winter fire pit experience, I guess, does it have any bearing in terms of how this could work in a
Yeah, I think that's a great question. We had real great success with our winter fire pits until the restrictions changed. But ultimately, that was a nice opportunity for people to gather outdoors when the weather wasn't so good. And you know, regardless of whether this passes or not, I'm going to encourage everyone to use city parks this summer and get outside. Okay.
Is there a plan for getting the mass bylaw fines actually passed, given that you're not going to call a meeting?
Well, it'll come to the next meeting of council, which is 3 weeks today. And I'm just going to find out from our enforcement folks if they really need it sooner than that. If not, it'll come as a non-debatable motion 3 weeks from today.
So they say it's useful.
They say they need it now.
So probably round up 8 to say let's
I
do
think
it
I
today.
need 10. I think, maybe?
Really?
I don't know. I
To
don't
get
do
to it, like to call a special meeting?
Yeah, I don't do it very often, but with less than 24 hours notice, I think I need 10. Anyway, thank you.